CloudGeometry and Claritype present AI for better BI with the data you already have.
Recently, I think the knowledge graph has another usage, which is it's a great data integration target. It's a great place to unify the semantics of a bunch of underlying systems into a place that just has a nice human readable structure. Now, how you do this is something we can get into, but you want to map it up to that knowledge graph. And the key is if you map two systems to the same knowledge graph, you now kind of have an integrated view of what was across those two systems. Now, why do LLMs do very well with knowledge graphs? I think we could dive into that. That's a pretty subtle answer. But I think the experimental data is there that it does quite well.
Okay, so now you have the best of both worlds because you've got your you've got your structure, you've got your unstructured data that the LLM was able to understand in the first place. You've got your structured data that's decoupled from the workflows, but has now been so to speak, encoded into your knowledge graphs.
Yeah.
What does that give us?
Well, I think we know how to measure when we're done with our goal, which is, can you answer every question about the enterprise? Can I get a lot of assistance diving into explanations of outliers? Let's say, sales is in a given region is really changing. Why is it changing? Like, what's going on? And to be able to ask that question and get at the components of that sales aggregate, to be able to dive in and get that query written across multiple systems that shows, well, perhaps there's a breakdown in shipping. Maybe there's some terrible weather. Maybe there's some kind of something out of the ordinary that you wouldn't expect. And if the organization that can instantly answer that question for everybody who needs to know is at the finish line.